Your grade on your last science test was terrible. Today after school, Mr. Hink is offering a help session to those who did poorly. Your dilemma. Should you go for the help session or to an after-school party at your friend's house? Party. You got lucky. Mr. Winkley is a bit of a flake. He completely forgot about the help session he offered and went home right after school. Okay? Your parents have gone out for the night. You and two friends are sitting around with nothing much to do. One of your friends asks, "What kind of booze do your parents have in the house?" No, no drinking in my parents' house. You know this would be a stupid thing to do. You will almost surely get caught. Intellectual and thoughtfulness characteristics increase. Okay? Okay. Too young. Okay, let's do something with our girlfriend. Dun 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 dun. Go on a date and experience with your partner. You're getting ready for a big date with Henrietta. How nervous are you? How nervous are you about it? Not very nervous. As you run your hands across your face while washing it, you notice a sensitive bump right in the center of your forehead, a big red pimple. Leave it alone. It's not good to squeeze those things, kids. It's really bothering you and looks like it's coming to a head. Good idea. Everyone knows you can't squeeze a pimple carefully, especially right before a big date. You saved yourself the trouble by creating a large red welt on your face and feeling self-conscious for your whole date. You have a good time. Okay. I actually never had that kind of problem, or not being that important or scary for me. You're shopping at a drugstore. It's almost closing time. The manager is letting the customers out one by one, keeping the door locked so that no one else can come in. Suddenly, the man in front of you at the cash register takes out a gun and announces, "Hold up." He smells heavily of alcohol, and it looks as if the gun could be fake. Can you do this? I would not interfere with people carrying guns, no matter if they were fake. Okay. The gun is fake, but there is no way for you to know that. He leaves the store and is apprehended by the police about 10 minutes later. No one is hurt. So would he have shot me if I chose to interfere with him? Oh well. I mean, this is really some kind of adventurous life this character is living. I actually read something about this game when looking it up on Wikipedia, and there was a link which led to the creator of this game, or to one of the creators. I'm not quite sure. And he actually told this magazine that some of the cases described here are based on um, actual cases when you know people who went to a psychiatrist and told him things. I'm not sure how this guy was involved in psychiatry, but um, at least that's what he said. I don't know, but really, do people do stuff like that, or does this happen to people? Oh well, maybe, but this is a life of the extremes until now. I mean, okay, let us just go on with this ordeal. Yikes! Something fell fucking down here. Okay, no matter. Um, how old am I? I wanted to check. 16. Hmm. I mean, what should happen next? I'm still too young for this one. Hmm. You are in a quite pensive mood, and your thoughts turn to the subject of religion. Your family's beliefs seem out of step with your own as you wonder about the nature of your existence. Would they understand if you told them about the differences? I mean, mine never did. Oh, but I will talk to them. Your desire to question the meaning of religion, faith, and some of life's larger, more philosophical questions is admirable. This kind of independent thinking stimulates the mind and fuels divergent thought. Oh, your parents accept your right to your views, but strongly disagree. You feel that their arguments are weak compared to yours. They seem to accept more things on faith. You want reasons. The discussion seems futile until you realize that perhaps the most important aspect about it is their acceptance of you and the secret pride in the knowledge that you are a bright, free-thinking person. Okay? Yeah. But parents should do that anyways, I guess. Okay. I will do something with Anna. While having a soda at Henrietta's house, the phone rings. She picks it up and looks around the room nervously. She walks out of the room with the phone, and you think you can hear her say, "I told you not to call me at home." She puts the phone back down and proceeds as if the phone never been rang, never even rang. You casually have her. You casually ask her who it was. Her voice cracks as she says, "No one." Her eyes start around the room. How do you feel about this? Confused. Will you keep pressing her for information until she finally tells you who was calling? Nope. She never mentions it again. Okay. A group of friends are getting together for a toga party this Friday night. You arrive at the party stunningly draped in one of your mom's best sheets. Uh, I mean, just dressing in a toga and then wearing nothing underneath? This is very, very cool for 16-year-olds. Very, very cool. On the table, there's beer, wine, and hard liquor. Someone mentions that there are drugs available for sale from a person at the other end of the room. What would you prefer to have? Mm, beer or wine? How wild would you like to get at this party? Mildly wild. Are you planning on trying to meet any girls at this party? Nope. It's a good thing the party's a total bore. Okay. So concerning my actions right now, I think I'm kinda settling down right now because I haven't masturbated in the last years. I have not kissed any 30-year-old women. I did nothing bad actually. I'm a nerve wreck, but I did nothing offensive, I think. What's my age again? 16. I mean, is it wise now to ask my girlfriend if she wanted to become engaged with me? I could try it. I mean, it's kind of unrealistic, but what the heck? I masturbated with 8 years, so. Okay, she decided I'm too young. I will just have a date with her. You and Henrietta are both thinking through your decisions about going to college. Henrietta wants to go to a college that has a strong veterinary program. Veterinary program. There are none in the area. Making that college would mean that you would need to travel a great distance. You wouldn't see each other for long periods of time. Which one of of these things reflects your feelings on this? Mixed feelings. Your ambivalence pulls you in two directions at once. You want to please yourself by having Henrietta with you, and you want to please Henrietta by supporting her decision to go away to college. This is not something that you can work out in one short episode. It is a difficult problem to resolve. Think about it. It is worth trying to tie Henrietta down close to you if it means the possibility that she will resent you for it later on. Too young. You and a group of your friends are getting together to go to a movie. Your best friend and his date are picking you up at your house, and the three of you are meeting everyone else, including your own date at the theater. The doorbell rings, and you are greeted by a dark-haired beauty with sparkling eyes and a devastating figure. She smiles at you and tells you her name is Cheryl. Your friend is waiting in the car because he isn't feeling well. In the car, in the car and at the movies, you and Cheryl make small talk. After all, your best friend isn't feeling up to par. You wouldn't want Cheryl to lose a lousy time and resent him. Besides, your date seems to be so engrossed in the movie, she doesn't seem to mind either. Midway through the movie, your friend pulls you aside and asks if you wouldn't mind about taking Cheryl home. He looks like he knows she's enjoying the movie and he's feeling too ill to stay. I feel sorry for him. Take my date home first. With you and Cheryl alone in the car, Cheryl mentions what a great friend you must be and thanks you for being so considerate all the way around. She invites you inside her house for a few minutes. Oh, suspense. I go in. Cheryl gets you a cold drink and sits down next to you on the couch. She jokes that she feels as if you were a date for tonight. After all, you took such good care of her. She thanks you again and kisses you on the cheek. After she kisses you, she keeps her face close to yours. She looks at you for a long second and begins to bring her lips up close to yours. Hmm. No, I have a girlfriend. Sorry. You did a valiant thing. The next day you mention the event to your friend. He tells you you should have gone for it. After all, what are friends for? Sometimes life is pretty tough to figure out. I want to do a spare time activity. You're driving on a deserted road when you begin to wonder just how fast the car will go. And I will most surely stop this because if you go on, you will die. I know this. Okay? You just end up in a car crash. You're still much too young to buy liquor, but your friends want to get wasted tonight. They plan on waiting outside of the liquor store and asking older customers to buy it for them. No. You don't seem to be interested in this kind of experience right now. Intellectual and physical spheres rise. So you're actually rewarded when doing something, that is about refusing alcohol and drugs. But, okay, so this is kind of, uh, yeah, how to say. No, never mind. It's just kind of one sided, I guess. Okay. Oh well, you're currently madly in love with a girl who is having a birthday next week. You're trying to think of what to get her. She has hinted about a very expensive piece of jewelry. Just one moment. I thought I was going